Welcome back, guys. Sunny 50-degree day in Dubai. I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of the fitness industry in Dubai, because I feel like a lot of people think they're just going to turn up in Dubai and the business is going to blow up, or they're going to produce the best content in the world. And we're actually going to dive into detail today of how easy it is to stay in shape, the gym scene, the food scene, the meal prep scene, the online coaching scene, and just really give you a detailed overview of what it's actually like to operate as a fitness professional here, because I've been here 3 years now, and I think I've seen the landscape of it change for sure. It's definitely got busier, more active with in particular online coaches and fitness influencers. But I think it's also insightful in terms of the cost of certain gym memberships, the cost of meal preps. That seemed the norm out here, which is completely different to the UK. So we're just heading for some nice food. We're gonna get a burger and chips. We're actually not, we're going to get a healthy tracked meal, and we're going to show you and talk to you a little bit more around how big is fitness actually in Dubai at this current period. Be inspired, he's ruined it. It's a whip, that, to be honest. I mean, you see Ferraris like the Toyotas in Dubai. You get used to it after a few years, but this is where you need to humble yourself a little bit and not get sucked into it. Like for me, I drive a beautiful car. If that was in the UK, it's an amazing car, but in Dubai it just blends in. So you need to make sure that as hard as we all work who live here and we strive for more, for me, that's just a shiny object you don't need unless you are very, very wealthy. And then of course you can treat yourself. Everybody's different, but for me, it's nice to see, but I don't want one. How hot is it in Dubai? Well, it's midday. Can you see anyone? Probably no. Absolutely roasting. So we're currently at a restaurant which is called Zero Fat. We've mentioned this in previous videos, but this is located in the marina. They're all over Dubai, to be honest. And this is just one chain. There is other amazing restaurants, but like in terms of eating healthy in Dubai and staying in shape, like if I have clients in Dubai and they're like, oh, I went out and I ate shit, I'm like, there's so many solutions. Everything is tracked, everything is measured, everything is accurate, most importantly. If you're to launch a meal prep business in the UK, it's very hard to make it successful. In Dubai, one of the main unique selling points of it is convenience. Everything can be delivered to your door, but everything is very accessible no matter where you are. Whether you're in the marina, whether you're in downtown, whether you're further out, there's healthy options and healthy alternatives. So me and Chris are just walking around today, wanted to grab a spot of lunch, but I'm in a photo shoot prep at the minute. Chris eats healthy, so we've come to the nearest spot, and you'll see what we get. So in terms of like staying on plan, eating healthy and staying fit and eating good quality nutrients, for me, it's probably the best place in the world to be able to do that consistently and accurately. So here's an example of a perfectly tracked meal. We've got 150 chicken, 100 greens, and then we've got 200 potatoes. So my meal is uncooked, and I just transferred it to exactly what I'd eat. So same macros, as you can see it's fresh. We've got a pot of sauce here which has got 50 calories in. What is that?
So that's a crazy sriracha.
Crazy sriracha. So it's a mixture of mayo and sriracha. So we're going to use that, but this is why I love Dubai, because you can come to places like this, you can work, you can be creative with your work, you can network. So many people just working in here, and it's an amazing environment and everybody's eating good quality food. So one big advantage for me in terms of staying in shape in Dubai and people who want to come and eat healthy, stay on plan, as I said, it's hard to beat.
All right. And the other thing that I don't train at all, mate, so maybe a little bit of arms, you know what I mean? But I don't want to say arms, maybe arms are actually quite big in proportion to the rest of my body. So I've got...
Also, I will do a small big up because the owner of this is Adrian, who I'm currently coaching, and he's 8 weeks out, probably be 6 weeks out from his pro qualifier. Well, he's actually doing his regional, but he won clean sweep to all his shows in the US last year, classic physique division. So a future, hopefully, IFBB pro runs a restaurant. That's the goal. We want to turn pro this year. So big up, because when I first moved to Dubai, he made me feel super welcome and helped me out with like healthy meal preps when I was a bodybuilder and stuff. And it's good to just keep going back and see the growth of the restaurant. So yeah, big up.
That's definitely not a positive when you can't even feel because your camera's this.
It's fucking red hot. It's so humid, wow. So the cost, how easy is it to eat out? Now remember, we dined in, so you're not paying Deliveroo fees. We got 2 pulled chicken meals, 3 broccoli, because I got 2, 1 roasted potato, 2 crazy sriracha sauces, 1 roasted sweet potato, and 2 still waters, and it was 184 dirhams. So £35 for 2 healthy meal preps and 2 waters, £17 each. So of course that's not cheap, but it's good quality, it's healthy. The chefs are working that extra little bit to make sure the measurements of the food are more accurate. But the whole idea of this video is not just to give you an understanding, is Dubai the best for fitness? Is it realistic for you as an individual to come here, have a meal prep a day? So that's what it is essentially. Would you say an average?
I think it'd be cheaper than that if you had a package. You wouldn't go.
Yeah, you can get packages from Zero.
I think if you had like a 5-day a week, 2 or 3 meals a day package, the cost per meal would come down a lot.
Yeah.
But that's what it is if you're just going into a place and dining.
And if you've probably seen on a few other videos, I used to get a package from a cafe and it worked out about £6 a meal prep. But Zero Fat is like premium, tastes banging. There's other companies called Nourish. I can guarantee similar prices. So you do pay for it, but you pay for convenience, and that's what people love in Dubai. So like we've just eaten that. It's taken us an hour to literally drive from mine to the restaurant, eat, come back, and now we crack on with work. If you're strapped for time, you can have that delivered in literally 2 minutes. Literally, innit? So convenience, 10. Taste, 10. Price?
7.
6. 6.
So
But
that's northern versus southern.
yeah, northern versus the southern, but I don't do that very frequently. I will prep my own meals now, but it's an option, and it's for us fitness professionals who are on the move, who may have meetings elsewhere. It's a very, very good option. So this is another good thing around Dubai, which is the recovery and the wellness. So currently 3 minute 40 into a 10-degree ice bath. We're at a place called Peak. It's fairly new, but what we've got here is different temperature ice baths. So I think there's like 3 degrees, 7 degrees, 10 degrees, 13 degrees. We've got saunas. And this is just a really nice spot, as you can see. Super aesthetic, great for short form content as well, and just like stills, which is what we're doing today as well. It's good to switch off. And for me, again, I've already talked around the gym scene being amazing in Dubai, the nutritional side. I believe like the wellness side of it is very, very good as well.
Stop a minute, you're done now.
Yeah, that's the key. We've got 30 seconds left. But what we're going to do today is just like 20 minutes in the sauna, come and get fresh in here, and then just repeat it.
But for me, in the UK though.
Yeah, there's not this level of wellness in the UK, let alone like you'll see the cafe downstairs where you can get any coffee you want. And I think when you work hard, there's a lot of entrepreneurs who are very, very successful, obviously, in Dubai. This is why they invest so much into stuff like this, because people value it. Like phone off, switch off, we're ruining it with the cameras. But other than that, it is complete like switch off, and you focus on recovery, you look after your body. So let's get it. So I wanted to give you an example of a gym in Dubai now. The gym I train out of consistently each day for the last 12 months has been a gym called 7. It's like a wellness club. So I'm going to show you the wellness part of it first, and then if I can sneak around the gym. There's no cameras allowed because there's a lot of big business people and they don't like being filmed. So this is like the wellness spot here. It's beautiful. So in here you actually have like a full wellness area. So this is where you will get, for example, a massage, different types of massages across. These are all massages rooms, and dependent on the membership that you actually get, this is the barber, for example. But dependent on the membership that you actually get, you get certain little consultation room there. But you pretty much get different benefits. So I'm just on a basic plan at the minute. So I just get the gym, and then you do get, I think, like a few ice baths and a few massages across the course of the year. You do get valet parking, so they come and take your car away. and then they've got two sections. The unique selling point for 7 for me was the high rocks part, which I'll show you first, and then the weights part. But you can just see it's like the furnish, the touches, it's beautiful. And then this is the thermal room where you've got the cold and hot water. And then you have different packages. So you've got the silver, you've got the gold, and then you've got the platinum. I think when you have the gold, you get like 2 massages a month. I think when you get the platinum, you get unlimited massages. You get the valet, you get your car cleaned every single time. But this is where then the memberships become really expensive. So like mine for the year, which you pay up front, was 7,500 dirhams. I think the gold at the minute is 20,000 dirhams, so like £5,000 for the year. So it's expensive. But of course you get the massages, you get the gyms, you get the ice baths. But you can see how much people are willing to invest into their health and wellness here when the gym memberships are that expensive. So we've pretty much covered everything from recovery, training and gyms, nutrition. I think if you come in here primarily to bodybuild and be a bodybuilder, the gyms and the quality of them is amazing. The cost obviously is more premium than what you're going to pay in the UK, and I think the whole bubble and the environment of bodybuilding in the UK probably has the edge at the minute. But in terms of wellness, looking after yourself, like for example with 7, you can get a massage, ice bath, hot water therapy, you can do conditioning, you can lift weights, you can have healthy food in the cafe after that's all tracked, run clubs in the community here, networking, especially recovery, which is huge at the minute. And the variety that you have is far better, in my opinion, in Dubai. I think the whole bug of fitness in Dubai, it's well and truly here. People want to run. People want to meet people. Everybody in Dubai cares how they look, how they feel. They're on a mission, not just with business, but their own health and longevity. Whereas in the UK, it's very different. I think, yeah, everybody on a Wednesday will go to Kite Beach, they'll do a run. Run club will have over 100 people. They'll have a coffee after, they'll stretch. Everybody at 7 does classes. They'll get an ice bath after, sauna. They'll get some food. It's like an experience here. Fitness is an experience. It's not, right, I'm going to go to a gym and smash a workout. It's more like, right, I'm going to go to a gym, network, train. Of course, Banus is leading in terms of bodybuilding. Oxygen, Dungeon, there's some amazing bodybuilding gyms where people eat, sleep and breathe it like they do in the UK. But in terms of the experience of fitness and looking after yourself as a whole, I would say Dubai is very different to the UK. And I would say personally, in terms of my own preference, having been a bodybuilder here, it's still amazing. But being now somebody who wants to run, who wants to look good, feel good, eat well, but not be as meticulous as a bodybuilder, maybe be able to go out and have a dinner, what's still tracked, but trust it. It's, in my opinion, much better. In summary, if you're looking to come to Dubai to network, if you're coming to look at Dubai as an online coach to scale, amazing. You're going to meet new people, you're going to have conversations that can change the landscape of your life. If you're coming as a bodybuilder, amazing as well. As I said, I think the UK has the edge with the atmosphere, but all round as a fitness hub. Dubai so far, from what I've seen across the world, Miami, the UK, is the best in the world for a reason, and that's why so many people are coming here. And of course, for the tax. So I hope that helps. Hope it covers a lot of the landscape of the fitness industry here in Dubai. If you want to see anything else, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. A comment there as well that I'm going to add is 59% of my viewers are still not subscribed to this channel. 59%. The amount of time and effort I put into these videos is hugely appreciated. So remember to hit that subscribe button before you pop off. And it's a goodbye from me and Crunch. And we shall see you in the next one.